Welcome to your free English lesson. This series will focus on determiners. This lesson will cover partitives. It is important to write when you are asked to. It helps you to learn. You can use a whiteboard, but ideally a notebook would be best. That way, you can keep a record of your learning. There are 5 intended learning outcomes to achieve by the end of the lesson. 1. We are learning that determiners are words that come before a noun phrase. 2. We are learning that determiners introduce and modify a noun in a noun phrase. 3. We are learning that determiners give information about a person or thing such as definiteness, quantity, possession, or proximity. 4. We are learning that partitives express a part of a whole. 5. We are learning that partitives can be words, phrases, or constructions. A determiner is a function word placed before a noun or before adjectives that describe the noun to clarify what the noun refers to. Determiners do not stand alone. They work with nouns to form noun phrases. Determiners anchor the noun in context. They make the noun more precise and communicative. Determiners help to answer questions like which one? Whose? How many? Or how much? Is it specific or general? A partitive is a word, phrase, or construction that expresses a part of a whole. It is used when we want to refer not to the entire entity, but to a portion, quantity, or subset of it. In English, partitives often involve expressions like a piece of cake, 2 slices of bread, some of the students, a bit of information. Partitives are especially common with uncountable nouns, but can also be used with plural countable nouns. Partitives are important because they allow us to count uncountable nouns. They provide precision. They add expression. Rather than just saying 2 coffees, 2 cups makes it countable. Rather than saying the group, half makes the number precise. Rather than saying hope, a shred makes it more emotive. Partitives have a typical structure. The structure looks like this: partitive expression plus of plus whole set. The of phrase tells us what the whole is, and the first part specifies the portion. There are 5 partitive groups. Measure partitives are based on units of measure, including volume, weight, and container. A glass of milk, 2 kilos of rice, a litre of water, a teaspoon of sugar. The container and measurements act as a unit to quantify, say how much, of the uncountable noun. A glass and a teaspoon are containers. Kilos and litre are units of measure. Portion partitives describe a portion of something, usually with uncountable nouns or wholes that can be divided into pieces. A slice of bread, a piece of cheese, a fragment of glass, a bit of luck. These are very common when the uncountable noun cannot be counted directly, like the bread and the cheese. Group or set partitives refer to subsets of a larger group, often with countable nouns in the plural form. some of the students, half of the team, a majority of voters, a handful of people. The nouns here are countable and plural. The partitive selects only a portion of them. Indefinite partitives use vague quantifiers without precise measurement. A lot of money, plenty of time, a bunch of grapes, loads of friends. They indicate a large or small portion, but without an exact amount. Negative or minimal partitives are used to emphasize scarcity or absence. Not a single drop of rain, hardly any of the cake, a shred of evidence, not a speck of dust. They indicate that there is not much of, if any, the whole. The head noun indicates the agreement with the verb. Here are some examples. A lot of the students are here. Plural agreement. The head noun is students. It is plural, so we use are. A lot of the cake is gone. Singular agreement. The head noun is cake. It is singular, so we use is. The verb agreement depends on the noun after of, not the partitive. Write these sentences and choose the correct partitive. 1. I need a slice of soap. I need a piece of soap. I need a bar of soap. 2. There was not a drop of water. There was not a spoon of water. There was not a slice of water. 3. He bought a kilo of potatoes. He bought a slice of potatoes. He bought a drop of potatoes. 4. Please cut a slice of bread. Please cut a bar of bread. Please cut a spoon of bread. 5. Add a pinch of salt to the soup. Add a slice of salt to the soup. Add a drop of salt to the soup. 6. Only a handful of people came. Only a bottle of people came. Only a slice of people came. 7. A large piece of tourists visited. A large number of tourists visited. A large bar of tourists visited. 8. We have got plenty of time. We have got a slice of time. We have got a bottle of time. 9. They have a lot of money. They have a cup of money. They have a pinch of money. 10. The suspect did not leave a bar of evidence. The suspect did not leave a loaf of evidence. The suspect did not leave a trace of evidence. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answers. Check your answers. 1. I need a bar of soap. You should have written a bar. 2. There was not a drop of water. You should have written a drop. 3. He bought a kilo of potatoes. You should have written a kilo. 4. Please cut a slice of bread. You should have written a slice. 5. Add a pinch of salt to the soup. You should have written a pinch. 6. Only a handful of people came. You should have written a handful. 7. a large number of tourists visited. You should have written number. 8. We have got plenty of time. You should have written plenty. 9. They have a lot of money. You should have written a lot. 10. The suspect did not leave a trace of evidence. You should have written a trace. Here is an extender for anybody who would like a challenge. Fill in the blanks of the story with a partitive. Choose a slice of, a glass of, a handful of, a shred of, a drop of, a piece of, a lot of. Last Saturday, we planned a big picnic at the park. We invited our classmates, but only them came. When we opened the picnic basket, we found just bread and only cheese. Someone brought chocolate, but it melted. I poured myself lemonade, but it did not taste good. There wasn't even water left in the bottle. By the end, there wasn't hope left of enjoying the picnic. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answers. Check your answers. Last Saturday, we planned a big picnic at the park. We invited a lot of our classmates, but only a handful of them came. When we opened the picnic basket, we found just a slice of bread and only a piece of cheese. Someone brought a lot of chocolate, but it melted. I poured myself a glass of lemonade, but it did not taste good. There wasn't even a drop of water left in the bottle. By the end, there wasn't a shred of hope left of enjoying the picnic. Thank you for watching this video. Watch it as many times as you need to master the intended learning outcomes. I hope that the content helps you to learn more about partitives. Please like and subscribe for more lessons. There is a lot to learn, so don't give up. Keep believing in yourself, and you will learn. See you next time. Bye.